Hello everyone, so today we'll be taking a look at Fingerbot. Okay, so this is a Kickstarter project that started in the early 2020, in January 2020, and I received it about in December 2020. Okay, so the project took less than a year. Okay, so there were some changes to the project. So yeah, so now the company is called Adaprox. Okay. So this is the bundle that I purchased for myself. So I have three Fingerbot in three different color: white, red, black. I bought the additional accessory 2-pack, as well as the bridge. Okay. So the bridge, right, is needed for you to connect to voice assistant, to connect with Alexa as well as Google Assistant. Okay. So these are the three different Fingerbot. So to start, you need to download an application on your mobile phone and pair them accordingly. So like this over here. Okay. So as you can see, right, some of the Fingerbot aren't exactly connecting. Okay. So this is because this particular Fingerbot, right, is relatively far from my router, so it doesn't really it doesn't connect now. So surprisingly, it doesn't, from based on what I see, it doesn't connect to the bridge itself, but it connect directly to the router. And for this room switch, right, it's closer to the router, hence it's able to be connected. Okay, so the UI is yeah, it's a bit confusing. So like this button over here, you're supposed to long press on it to go to get additional settings. It's also relatively easy to pair for the various Fingerbot. You can just follow the information and you can just pair accordingly. Okay. So what if you have a paired Fingerbot, okay, you can check the battery over here, whether it's being connected. You can set the down movement, okay, up movement, and the sustain time. You can even set a schedule, or you can set multiple schedule or a timer. Okay, so you can set multiple, whether it be like a weekday or weekend, etc. Okay, you can also check whether the device has any software update. Okay, so yeah, so if you press on it, you will actually connect. Okay, and you will just trigger the Fingerbot from launching. Okay. Okay, so for me, this is the bridge. Okay. Okay, so it needs to be powered on by a micro USB, and you need to turn it on sort of permanently. So but it's relatively light, so I just bought a charger like this, and I just leave this on top of the charger. Okay, so yeah, so this will stay here for a very long time. Okay. So I've connected mine to Google Home. It's relatively easy to set up. So just set up a new device, then works with Google Assistant. And over here you can just select Adaprox Pro and can just sign in and connect with your Adaprox Pro account. Okay, so once connected, you appear over here, air purifier and room switch. So as you see earlier, room switch was connected, hence this is activated. For air purifier, it's not connected, so it's just showing not responding. Okay, so you do need the bridge for it to work, which I will show in a while. Okay, so you see over here, you can see that this is connected. So if I press this, it will also trigger itself. Okay, turn on the room switch.
Okay, turning the room switch on.
So the height of the Fingerbot is actually an issue for me, but so somehow they included two wooden blocks over here for me to paste on the Fingerbot. Okay, so that I can increase the height so that it can trigger the button. And this Fingerbot, right, there's an on and off button at the top, and it charges via a micro USB. So when the battery runs out, you'll probably need a power bank to charge this thing, because I don't think there's a power cable that's close enough to do this. Okay. For the Fingerbot, right, that wasn't connected on to the bridge directly, I can come closer to the Fingerbot itself and connect via Bluetooth instead. Okay, as you can see over here, so I have installed a black one onto my air purifier so that I can sort of automate to turn on my air purifier at a specific time, or like before I go to bed. Okay, so if I press this button on the screen, it will turn on the air purifier. Okay, so I can turn on again, and it will turn off the air purifier. But I noticed that this sound is very loud, and it tends to wake me up when I'm sleeping at night. Okay. All in all, I do think that Fingerbot is kind of useful. So it helps to make non-smart home appliance smart. And as you know, not all the home appliance can become a smart home automatically. So this kind of help to bridge the gap. And even if you install this particular thing, you can still turn on and off the switch by yourself. Is there to help you to press the button. That's all. Okay, and unlike the Kickstarter, there's a lot of accessories that's not included. Okay, so there's no touchscreen arm, there's no lever, etc. So yeah. Okay, but overall, I do think that this is quite a good buy, and it helped me to automate certain tasks at home. It's just that I cannot use this when I'm sleeping at night. Okay.